There's an annual festival at Ballincurrig every year called King and Queen of the Roads, and the idea of this competition is to get the best players in Ireland, Germany and Holland to play against each other at the end, more or less at the end of the season each year. So it's been going since 1985. It started in 1985 as a much smaller event. That year it was a competition between Bill Daly and Harry Toll.
And since Harry hails from Armagh, where bowls are called bullets, and Bill is a West Cork man, the score in Ballincurrig will take on the air of a gunfight at the OK Corral, because a score is precisely what they have to settle.
What do you think of the roads here anyway?
Well, I suppose they're not just maybe as smooth as down Armagh, but it was pretty good now, all right.
Of course, they're not as twisty as they Cork women.
No, there's not as many corners on them.
You had the choice of roads today?
No, I hadn't the choice, no.
Did you not?
No.
But they tell me that they made them with less curves. They gave them with less curves here.
Well, it's much...
Does it make any difference to you?
Well, there'll be more skill in new curves, like I suppose. You have to keep them as a cross.
Bill Daly hails from Lepp in the bowling mad West Cork, though for a living he keeps the peace as a guard.
How long have you been at the sport?
I suppose I've been happy at the sport since I've been out in nappies, it was over 20 years ago.
This powerful player burst onto the All-Ireland scene by taking the Under-18 Championship in 1975 from Stephen Toll of that same Northern dynasty.
The event was organised for the bank holiday, Sunday, and of course the time changed, so it had a sort of an eventful start, because in the very first year of the senior final, the idea was to play out the road and back in the same competition, and that's a very unusual way of playing. It very rarely happens. So the idea is that you would play about 10 shots in one direction, then you would reverse what we call the tips at the end, so the players reverse places and then they play back, because traditionally at Ballincurrig all finals were played towards Smarts, which is a downhill course. So it all went well, I suppose. Went out as far as the turnaround, but we didn't get back to the finish because of light. The hour had changed and we didn't have enough light to finish.
And so the sun went down on Ballincurrig, with Bill Daly holding the advantage overnight. An advantage which play the following day saw him keep, to be crowned Bow King of the Road, Bill Daly.
The success of the event was amazing. The numbers of people that turned up was just astounding. So it was decided to turn it into an annual event. So from 1985 onwards, it became an annual event. Initially, it was just King of the Roads and some ancillary competitions. And then in 1996, Queen of the Roads was added, and there have been a whole development of other competitions down the years. So nowadays, on the Sunday, there are 4 main competitions. The senior men's final is King of the Roads. The senior women's final is Queen of the Roads. Then there's what we call the International Triple Crown, which is an underage competition between the under-18 champions, boys and girls from Holland, Germany and Ireland. And then there's another competition called the Jim O'Driscoll Cup, which is aimed at intermediate players, which are the next grade down from senior men. So they're all played on the Sunday, and competition starts on Friday, so it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Competitions each day, so it's become a big event, big international event. Big numbers come from Holland and Germany every year, from obviously from Ulster, from all different parts of Ireland.
Coming here 20 years, following Road Bowls, King of the Road. Look forward to it every year. Look forward to a few Armagh wins, a few ups, a few downs down the years.
Down here till trying to defend my title there of the King of the Roads. I've won the last 3 years, so no one has ever done 4 in a row, so it's the pressure's on there to try and win 4 in a row, be the first man ever to succeed in doing that. My mother, she was a senior women's champion at one time. My uncle, he's 10-time Ulster champion, All-Ireland champion. He holds the record for the most All-Ireland, so it just is bred into us, that's it.
I'm from the Moy in County Tyrone, but I've been associated and following Road Bowls all of my life. And I come to the championships in Cork each year, and I also come to King and Queen of the Roads, which is a wonderful event. It's the wind up for the winter months to decide who's King and Queen of the Roads. And good crowds turn out and there's always a good atmosphere.
Never seen a pressure.